Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we will see a invoice system. This is especially made for a dual company. So two companies can be selected from the system and invoice can be raised. So if a owner owns two different companies for the same business, he can use this kind of invoice system. I have the invoice system here in the desktop. First of all, what you have to do, you download the Google Drive application from the Google. After you installing that, it will be like a local disk in your computer, Google Drive. So what you are uploaded in the Google Drive, the same local disk will be in your local computer. So in the offline mode also, you can work from the Google Drive. So once you come into the online, it will be updated. So after installing the Google Drive, from the Google Drive setting here, go to the settings, then scroll down like this. Then you have to tick this one. This offline you have to tick. I already ticked this. After that, when you work from offline, every folder's files will be updated into the Google Drive. In this invoice system, we can raise invoice for two different companies. Once we get the payment, we can record the receive one and receive two payments. Also, who are raising the invoice, who are updating the invoice after raising that, who are recording the receive one, receive two payment, all the user's name and date and time will be printed. I will show you. First of all, you create a folder inside the Google Drive like this. Say invoice system is the folder name. Inside that folder, you are going to have this software invoice system. So in the same folder, you create like this 4 different folders. Naming RC is let's say one of your company name. Say if you are saying your company short name is RC, then RC dash edit invoice. So Excel version of the invoice will be served here. Let's say this is for the company 2. Okay, the RC invoice PDF, this is for the company 2. PDF versions will be served here. If it is SS is short name for your company 1, when you raise the invoice, the edit version, Excel version of invoice will be served here automatically. Also, the PDF version of invoice for the company 1 will be served here automatically. After raising the invoice later, few days later, you can update the invoice also. When you update the invoice, the same invoice PDF and Excel in the same file, it will be replaced. Okay, so definitely in the same folder, you create these 4 different folders, exactly naming like this. For the safety, let's say this folder is in the Google Drive. For the safety, I can copy this invoice system and I will put it in the desktop, paste as shortcut. Copy and I am pasting here as shortcut. So the particular folder, this folder will be in the Google Drive. So we are not going to open the Google Drive. In case if we are going to check the PDF and PDF files only, we are going to move there. Otherwise, we can use from this shortcut. So by mistakenly also, we are not going to delete our system. To avoid that, we can copy and paste our invoice system as shortcut here. So both are same anyway. So now I am opening the invoice software. This is a macro-enabled workbook. So enable the content. You can see, first of all, when you enable the content, the Excel file, it is invisible. So you will get into the login menu. You have to sign in here. So at the moment, I will sign in by inputting the username and password. Now inside this menu, you can see different command buttons here. Invoice, sales record, customer, bank details, rate, login record, and infographics. Also exit and my logo. You can contact through my WhatsApp number. I can create any invoice software and invoice system, stock management system, any kind of software using Excel VBA I can create. You can use from your Google Drive. Anywhere from any device, you can download your Google Drive from any of the laptop. You can download it and you can work from anywhere. So from the invoice command button, now I click that. You can see this is our invoice user form. From here only we are going to raise our invoice. Here you can see from this drop down we can select there are 1 and 2 companies we are owning. The owner has 2 different companies. for the same business. So we can select one of the company from there. The automatically current date will be here, the invoice date. Also invoice number will be automatically here when you select the particular company. When you're raising first invoice, when you select the company 1, you will see I am selecting company 1, the first number, invoice 01-23, that is 2023, so 23. Next year it will be 24. So this is the first invoice we are going to raise. After raising the first invoice, this will be 02 automatically. Also we can select company 201. After raising it, it will be 02. So both company invoice numbers will be different, but in the same order. You can select one of the terms here. Automatically I set it to 150. If you are doing direct sales, I can set this to 0 if you want. Okay, if you have different bank accounts for different purposes, different bank accounts, bank number 1, I just put some kind of bank names. You can say bank 1, bank 2, bank 3. You can select. Also in each bank account you have different currency transaction, so dollar or euro you can select for each bank. In each bank different currency account you can have. So once you select the bank and currency, the bank details here it will be printed in the invoice template. So for that particular bank account the customer will pay you. So customer want to pay you by dollar or euro, by different currencies he want to pay you. Based on the customer requirement you have to select the bank and the currency, so it will be easy. Then here the due date will be automatically here. After you selecting the terms, the due date also it will be changed. If you want to change the due date by manually also, you can change from here. Let's say September 23 you want the due date. You select the date. You can scroll the month and year from the drop down also year. You can select the month also. Okay, then select the particular due date, December 22nd. Just close it. The pick date will be printed here. Or if you want to select the terms, just select 60 days, current date plus 60 days, due date will be printed here. Now you can select the customers that is in the database. One of the customer you can select. I will select one of the customer. Their contact details and everything will be here. After that, everything selected here. The VAT automatically I set to 0. If you are VAT applicable, before writing the description, first of all you type the VAT percentage. For VAT percentage will be for the total amount will be applicable. So if you have VAT applicable, earlier you type the VAT, otherwise it will be 0. Now I will come to description. Apple. We want apple. How many? The size, the unit number, quantity 5, unit price, let's say 50. When you press the tab key, the total amount will be automatically. Then you can add this. So one by one you can add. Next, rice, kilogram. Okay, 50 kilogram I need, 200. Total amount will be here. Okay. By mistakenly, if we are raising these things, if we click save and print, the invoice will be raised. Until that, invoice will not be raised. So before click save and print, we can click the reset button. So will be reset. No. If we click this, it will be resetted. Before that, I will move to the menu. Yes, you can see from the menu, I will show another things, sales record. You can see this is for the first company 1 name you can write. From the page 2, company 2 name you can write here. Okay, company 1 we have the spin button, search button, update, reset menu, exit button, total payment, total received payment, balance, how much we have to receive. Those things will be here also in the company 2. Okay, I will explain after raising one of the invoice. So at the moment we will move to the menu. So this is the customer database. Here we have view customer updated. We can search the customer by writing only by their name only. We are going to search. Let's say this name, Dias. Search. The customer details will be printed in these text boxes. We can reset. By the way, we can serve new details. Let's say RAM, city 7, pin code, okay, contact, email address, something I am writing. Okay, we can serve. Once you click serve, it will be updated, it will be served, it will be updated in the last row. One by one, you can add the customer database. Now we can move to menu. When you click exit button, all details of this invoice system will be served and the invoice system will be closed in each user form like that. We will see how to update by changing customer name. Okay, let me change one of the name. Okay, it's not found. Correct name we have to change. Okay, now it is found. Now we can update any things except the customer name. So we will update this one, these 5 things we can update. We'll update this something number. Likewise, we can update anything. Okay, let's click the update. You can see, yes, it is updated for this one, this guy. Same it as we can update. Okay, by clicking this spin button, we can see one by one each custom details in this text box. From left side and right side, one by one we can see. Let's reset this. Also, here another update button. If you want to update the customer name also, I mean the company name, company is the customer name also, you can click that particular line. Say if you want to update, say let's say this one, just definitely you have to select that particular line like this. Okay, after selecting that, all 6 things you can update. All 6 things update. If you don't want this line, just put dashes like this in all places. Click this update. Then it will be automatically updated as like this. At the moment, what we will do, we need to update this as well. Need to dias. Okay. Also, these things also we can update. This everything we can update. Okay. All 6 thing updates can be done by this update button, but definitely we have to select. If we select and if we update this, it will be updated here, but I need to update this for this one. So select this and confirm it is selected, then update. It will be updated. We will see, right? That's why here we don't have delete button. If we want to delete that, just select and put dashes everywhere and click the update button. Using this update button, after changing the custom name, we can update except the custom name. Everything we can update. Here you can see this name updated. It.is. There was dash, that's why that dash updated. If you kept that empty, that will not be updated. That will be as it is. If you put something only, that will be updated using this update button. Now I will click update. It will not be updated. See, because those are empty text boxes. I will select this one. Let's say I will type city 3. This is empty, so name will not be updated. This can be here. For this customer VAT, I will type this number. Contact number, also I will type some number. Let's update. Confirm this line is selected. After that, update. You can see it is updated. Now we saw the customer database covers it. Jump into the menu. Okay. Next, we will see the bank details. Let's say there are 2 different companies, right? Company 1 and company 2. Say company 1 have different bank accounts. Company 2 also. Company 1 has different currency account in each banks like that. So all bank details here. Exit menu button. As I said earlier, the spin button you can see one by one. And reset. Okay, finally the update button. If you want to update something, here only this thing. Just select, as I said earlier, select that particular line. Say if you want to select this one, if you want to update new bank details, select this line and type everything here. Say company 2 and here bank 3 and account, dollar account. You can select the bank from drop down as well, currency also. Here you can select the company from this drop down. Here you can type the details. After that, you confirm in which place it has to be updated. Just select this. After this one, new bank details, right? Then click the update button. It will be updated there. That's why I don't have the save button here. Anyway, we are going to have your bank accounts. So there's no need of save button. Just click that line and type everything and click update. That will be updated here. Let's say if this line is, we don't want to be here, just put dash every places. Confirm this line is selected because that line we are going to delete. After put the dashes, update. Right? Now it is deleted. It is dash. Likewise, we can edit these things as well. Now move to menu. Here you can see rate. If you are using different currencies, say raising the invoice using dollar, but we want to convert it to euro as well, based on the customer requirement. Every month we have to update the currency euro value. So if you want to change each month, as I said earlier, select one at that particular line, and here in the September 1.0933, I will write 1.0833. You will see update. It is updated to 0833. Okay, we will set it again. Say the same September. Select, confirm to select that which one we want to change, and here 1.0933. Right, we can update. Every first of month we have to update. So if you update only, it will be converted correctly. The dollar will be converted to the euro. According to a currency requirement, we can change this. Now we will move to menu. This is login record. So we can see who are logging into the application, writing username and password. Here we can give multiple username and password for multi-users. Each users can have different username password. So each person, they will be a login from their laptop. So their computer name, that name will be as username. That will be recorded here. Also that current date and time by logging to that software, that will be printed here. So each devices, their own name will be the computer name. That's one will be printed here while they log into it. So I will go back to menu. So before going to infographics, I will raise an invoice from company 1. Say this is one of the bank, one of the dollar, this currency account. Due date automatically will come because this is the terms. We can change the terms as well. Bank details will be here. After selecting the bank and currency, we can select the customer detail will be here, batch default 0. As we written earlier, 50 kg, 200, total amount automatically you will add this, and use for 400. Now we can add. So maximum of 15 description we can add in one invoice. Remember that. Based on this preparation, maximum 15 description we can add. After adding everything, you have to save and print. I will click that. You can see the PDF version of invoices served in that particular folder. As I said earlier, for this company 1 is selected. For the company 1 edit invoice, the edit Excel version of invoice will be served in that particular folder. I will show that to you. The PDF version of invoice will be opened after saving in that particular folder. It will be opened automatically. How many copies of invoice you want, you can print. You can see, you can put your logo here. This is company name, company 1, address, registration number, telephone, email, and web address. We can type here. Sales invoice. This is the customer details we selected. Current date, invoice number, terms and due date will be here. If it is a direct sales, we can select 0 and due date will be same as invoice date. You can see the description that will be here, total price, and this is the bank details the customer is going to pay to us, the total amount that is converted to different currency as per our requirement. You can type your company policies here and client signature, also company's signature. Okay, after printing that we can close that. Now we'll raise another invoice for company 2 from different bank account. This both has only dollar, only this bank has the two currencies. Select the customer. Okay, bank details. Let's select simply some fruits. Okay, add. If we type a non-integer or space in this quantity and unit price total amount, that will not accept. Okay, so in the quantity, that has to be numbers. In the size, you can type number. In the quantity 3, unit price 20. Right. Maximum of 15 description we can add. Now we will save and print. This is for the company 2. The PDF will be opened after saving in the particular folder. After printing this invoice, you can see automatically for the company 1, number 2, company 2 also number 2 invoice number. Okay, now we will move to the menu. Now we will click the sales record button. You can see this is company 1, the page 2 is company 2. From the page 1 company 1, you can see only one invoice we raised. You can see that invoice price date, invoice number, invoice date, customer, the size that is from the first row. So if you are doing a particular business, only rice business, this will suit. So otherwise we can remove this column. If you are doing multi-business, then we can remove this column. So total quantity, if it is a same business, if you are doing rice only, then we can have this. If you are doing multi wholesale shop, something different item like this, then we can remove the size and total quantity line. So total amount, due date, receive 1 and receive 2. You can see here we have receive 1 and receive 2. Here balance amount, pending, since due, reminder. If it passes the due date, then there will be a message as overdue. If it is all payment received, then this will be okay. Let's say now we are receiving few payments from this 11,600. Just we can search by this invoice number 01-23. Just we'll click search. That will be here. After searching that, let's say 11,000 we are receiving in the first payment. Okay, now we can update this. First payment is updated here. Second payment we have to update, 1 is come. So all together we are getting a payment. If you are getting that, all together we can type 11,600 and here just put the 0 in the receipt. So if you are having more number of lines, more number of invoices, the received payments, filled payments will be go down. It is auto filter. This receive and received, if it is empty, those lines will be come to the top. So we can easily identify the pending payments. Likewise, the company too, you can update. Select this, just search by invoice number and type the first receive, second receive, and update. Okay, also using this spin button we can change, we can reset. Okay, this is clear, you can see. Okay, it will be updated, total payment. Once we receive, this will be updated, this also. Okay, now we can move to the menu. Now we will move to this Infographics button. Only in this place we can open the Excel file. when you click the infographics, I just show you want to see the infographics, the Excel file will be open. Don't do any changes in the Excel file. Okay. Here, pivot tables created for the total sales record and sales record 1 and 2. Sales record 1 for the company 1, sales record 2 for the company 2. So pivot tables created. As per requirement, we can create chart, column chart, bar chart, pie chart, balance payment, how much we have to get from each customers, anything we can create. That is based on the requirement. Now from this button in the customizer bar, we have the shortcut. We can go to the menu. You can see from here we can't click the Excel. Here we will type the username and password. Okay, we will get into the menu. You can see just came to the login record updated. My name 14 September 2023. This is the current time. Just now log into this application. So this will be updated. If there is many users for the same application, that this is in the Google Drive, right? So the same email ID and password can have who want to access this software. So they can sign into that email, then they can download the Google Drive, then everyone can work on that particular invoice system, which is each one of their computers. So they can get the shortcut of the invoice system into their desktop and they can work. So when they log into that, each one of their name will be updated here. Their computer name will be updated. Their computer name definitely is going to be their name. Let's move to the menu. Now I will open the sales record again. I will show you one thing. This is for in the company. This is company 2. This is company 1. You see here invoice raised by the first invoice. You see this is the first invoice raised by myself, my Sobanan. So who created this invoice? Me. So my name and current invoice raised date and time will be here. If I updated that will be here. So also you can see I updated the receive 1. First receive I updated. So there is balance payment has to be received. When I updated, that will be printed here. Who updated the payment, received payments? Those details will be updated. Also company 2. Also I raised an invoice, payment not received. Okay, so we can track, the owner boss can track who created the invoice, who updated the invoice later, who updated the receive 1 and receive 2. And login details also we can track who login this time. So the same email ID, Google Drive, they downloaded in their each computer, so they can access who have the username password. This is not the username they log in. This is the computer name. Okay, now we will move to the menu. Okay, in the invoice, let's select company 1. We already raised the invoice 1. This is invoice 2, 02-23, because already we raised the invoice 1. I will write the invoice number 1-23. Then we can view the old invoice by clicking this view button. Okay. See, this is the invoice we raised earlier. Now we can make any changes. This invoice is raised earlier. If you want to make any changes, just select that particular line. After that, accept this number and total. So these 4 things we can edit. If you don't want to make some changes for out of these 4 options, if you don't want to change in the description, just leave that. If you don't want this, just leave that. If you type something, that will be updated. So after definitely selecting that particular one which you are going to edit. So I want to change this to AAA, size number, here something. After that, confirm this one we are going to edit, confirm this is selected. After that, click edit button. After that, it will be updated here. After that, what you are going to do, not save and print, just same as click the update button. You see the save and print button will not work because this is under the view mode. So you have to click the update button. Now I am not going to update this. I will reset this first and go to the menu. Now exit from this one. Yes, everything will be saved and closed. Okay, we can type our VBA project password. It asked. Now we will open that folder, invoice system. This is company 1. The short name I write as SS. Okay, this one PDF will be served. You can see that is renamed as invoice number and the customer name. So easily we can search which customer invoice we want to see, which invoice number. Okay, you can see this is the invoice but we raised. This one we already print. After serving into this folder, it automatically in the open mode. We printed how much we want. Okay. So 50 rice 200. Okay, we can see the edit invoice as well. You can see this is the Excel version of the same invoice. Also same as in the another company PDF. Here that Excel. Okay, use renaming the invoice number and the customer name. This is company 1. This is company 2. Now we are relooking into this invoice system. Let's jump into the invoice again. As we said earlier, okay, company 1. Let's select the invoice number 1 what we raised earlier. Let's view. Okay, as we said earlier, the first line we are going to change. Rice 2. We'll select number. Okay, 100, 500. Okay. Now what we have to do, we are going to edit, because if we click add button, that will be added in the number 3 next line after the line 2. So what we are doing, we are editing this old invoice. So it is edited. You can see price 2 number 100 500. If we left this things, it will not be updated. It will be as it is. So if we are updating quantity, also we have to write the unit price as well. Then only the total amount will come automatically. Okay, now it is updated. Now we have to click the update button. Yes, you can see the updated invoice PDF version will be opened. You can see price 2 number 100 500. Okay, everything will. After printing this, we can print this invoice. After closing the PDF, there will be a message. A file named in that particular folder, that invoice number, customer name, that is the name, already exists in that particular location. Do you want to replace it? Yes. Click yes. Then only that edit version of invoice also updated into the same location. Updated. Right. The thing is here, the folder, 4 folders why here, the file location is automated. Wherever you are going to create a folder and put those particular 4 folders and invoice system, that file location will be automatically updated in the VBA code. So you don't need to worry about the location where you have to put. So in the Google Drive, create a folder like invoice system. Just put those 4 folders and this invoice system, and take a copy of invoice system and paste it in your desktop as shortcut. Then by mistakenly also you are not going to delete this invoice system. Okay. Now we will jump to the menu. In the sales record, we will see in the company 1 we updated, right? So company 1, you can see we updated total quantity, total amount, it is updated. Already we received 11,000 in the receive 1. So if we are updating the invoice before receiving the payment, we have to update, right? So immediately we have to update. After that only we can receive the payment. So receive to 51,600 minus 11,000, remaining balance on 40,600 we have to receive. Also you can see in the right side who updated this invoice. Invoice updated by my name. So we can find who updated this invoice. Okay, then receive 1 and receive 2. Same as in the next company. Company 1 and company 2. Okay. menu. Now we will exit and we will see the folders, project password, folders, that is from company 1, right? So PDF, we will open that. You see the same PDF replaced there after updating the invoice. Okay, see bottle rice to number 100 500, it is updated, it is fine. Also we will see the Excel file that is update replaced there. You can see only one Excel file there. You can see rice to number, size, quantity 100 and unit price 500, everything updated, right? Now we will relog in again to see one more thing. Again going to invoice system. Here we will raise an invoice for the company 1 from the company 1. The next invoice number here based on the default terms, due date. You have to select the bank and currency. Okay, the bank details will here. To this bank account customer is going to pay. Select the customer. Okay, description something A per 20 to 50. Okay, add another one BBB 30 by 50. Okay, add. Let's say while creating the invoice before save and print, let's say the first one by mistakenly we did or something. So if you want to change description, just type the correct description and click edit. Click edit button. If it is correct, just leave that. If it is wrong, we can write description, size, quantity and unit price. If these two are correct, let's just leave that. Okay, let's say quantity is wrong, 25. So also we had to write the correct unit price as well, 250. Okay, now what we have to do? Now clicking add button. If we click add button, it will add it as the third item. So edit. So you have to confirm that particular row is selected, right? That one we are editing. Edited. You can see that is edited 25 to 50. After that, we can click save and print. Now we are raising the invoice. We can print this. After that, it will be the PDF and Excel version will be saved in that particular folder. I hope everything I explained here. Jump into the menu. We can see login record. Who login? That is myself. Okay, everything done. Clear. So you can contact me through this WhatsApp number. I can create any invoice software or stock management, anything using Excel VBA. It is user friendly to use to you. You can put them into the Google Drive and you can use it from any of the device. You can download the Google Drive, any of the laptop, you can use it easily. Okay, please hit the like button and subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you so much.